It took forever to get out of the boatyard, and even then there seemed like an endless task list to complete. But we wanted to shake this boat out, so we decided we needed to take a 1 or 2 day trip somewhere, and that somewhere was Fernandina Beach over Christmas. Our first day out was just lazy sailing and light but steady wind. We just took naps, hung out, ate sandwiches and snacks, and just enjoyed the day, which ended in a beautiful sunset. Overnight we retreated to clear skies, big moon. I got to see the Milky Way and a ton of shooting stars. I had to pull 2 overnight watches, but the reward was definitely worth it because I got to see the sun come up. Pre-dawn on the ocean with a fresh cup of coffee is my favorite part of the day when on passage. And as a bonus, I got to watch as my son witnessed his first offshore sunrise.
Sheltered from the sunlight in the shade beneath the tree, we hide behind the shadow like an orphan refugee. The apple tree of knowledge shed its fruit along the way. The injury is fading, but the hunger's here to stay until the day.
After my first cup of coffee and some breakfast, we put a line out with an artificial pink and purple squid. It was not long before we hooked up with a good-sized bonita. Unfortunately, we don't have any footage of us reeling it in. And we threw it back since we didn't want to kill it. We were making great time to Fernandina Beach. But as we went south, the weather changed, and near Brunswick, Georgia, fog set in. Having dodged a few freighters, this slowed us down quite a bit.
The heads all turn to darkness when the sun engulfs the sky. The brightness overwhelming to the unadjusted eyes. We're taught to follow blindly like there's nothing here to see. A slave to some philosophy will somehow make you free. And
the fog burned off about 3 p.m. But not long after that, the dirty fuel tanks caused one of the rake cores to clog up, and then the engine sputtered and keeled over. We changed that rake core out, and everything seemed to be fine, but 2 hours later, the engine died again. So out came the sails, and we prepared for another night offshore. The next day, my son was nervous, really bummed that Santa would not be able to find him for Christmas. I didn't feel like dealing with the rake core again, so I did the only thing a dad could do and called Towboat US. When we made the call, we were only 7 miles from the inlet. And since we wanted to get in before dark and not sail several miles on the ICW, it just made more sense. Plus, we needed to make sure Santa could find us, as it was Christmas Eve.
Knowledge on a leash, it's like a terminal disease, and we won't be awake to see that we are fading out.
Fernandina Beach suffered a lot of damage from Hurricane Matthew 2 seasons ago, and Hurricane Irma did not help matters much. It wrecked more boats, sunk more, and built up more silt. It's clear the city of Fernandina Beach is still working hard to clean up. Two days after Christmas, Southeast Tank Services came by to clean my tanks and polish the fuel. They removed a ton of debris from both tanks. I can't recommend them enough if you are in the Amelia Island area.
The nice thing about it is we're actually doing a lot of filtering in a hurry because of our process.
Oh, and we don't have any financial arrangement between us. I think they're great guys who understand customer service, and they do what they say they're going to do.
Yeah, a lot of water on the bottom.